Hey everyone, this is another confidence carpool video from Dominique. Okay, this one is to do with your voice, of course, being the voice woman, and it's to do with when you feel the block in your throat. And this block in your throat can come when you're not sure about what you want to say, when you're choked up because what you want to say is so big emotionally, or it's a big idea and you haven't really formed it enough yet. And so you have this literal kind of feeling of ow in the throat. And so what we need to understand is there's the head, there's the body, and then in between you have your neck, which is really quite narrow and fine. And the word bottleneck exists for a reason. It implies the idea that where things narrow, the force, the energy, the flow of movement can get stuck. And so this is literally what happens in the throat center. I'm just at school. And the throat center being quite a fine channel. It is a fine channel. And there's 100 muscles or so involved in speaking. And what you have to learn to coordinate in this throat center is you have to learn to coordinate your emotional life, your energetic life, your physical feelings, expressing the sensory data that comes in through the body, expressing your intuition, your instinct, your ideas, your philosophies, your downloads from the divine, and your energy, your passion, your fire, your coolness. So the soul self, the entirety of you, has to be expressed through this quite narrow channel. And often, if we don't actually practice that, then of course we're going to get a little stuck. So I have a tip for you around this, getting yourself unstuck. And that's to take the things that you actually want to work with and you want to express and take them quite consciously. And it could be emotional relationship things, or they could be ideas for your business, your message. And just start working them in very small amounts. It's a deliberate practice, but if you think this center, this channel, this gateway between the inner and outer is actually very fine, you need to practice bringing through things in a finely articulated way. Or if it's a big thing you want to express, like a big energy that actually has to come through from the lower body, then the throat needs to be able to open and manage that big energy as well, or a big idea, a big passion. And so the throat needs to be able to manage range. And if you think about actors, they have range. They have emotional, expressive range. They have expressive range with ideas. So this is the work that needs to be done to do some unlocking, is starting to work with just stretching your range. Stretching your range to communicate your message a little bit more dynamically or a little bit more quietly. So not only just testing the waters here, but starting to stretch your capacity to express. And what happens is gradually the blocks that say, you can't do that, it's not safe for me to do that, they start to let go because you've actually practiced. So we can't necessarily approach the voice and our message and our communication in a casual way all the time. If we have big things to say, if we have big things to express, if we have important things to express, then not only do we need to coordinate those things in the mind, we have to coordinate delivering them through the throat center. So I hope that's helpful. Practice playing around with this idea of this channel being a little bit finer than you imagine it to be. And the big stuff has to be managed, okay? And practiced. Thanks. Enjoy.